Talking really low. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to make sure everything's working. Okay, working. Okay, everything's working. Hi, guys. Hi. Speaking of things not working, the music's not working. Oh my gosh. Why is the music not working? There we go. So what I've noticed last stream is the music wasn't too loud, which is fine. You know, I gotta edit these anyway. But if music's ever too low, please tell me. Even VOD watchers, if the music's too low, you have to tell me. Legally, you have to tell me. Oh, I did not mean to make it like that. I kind of wanted to keep it one song today. I want to keep it one song today. Anyway, hi, we're live. I know we changed the time slot. I mean, 7 was always like the general time. It wasn't always the main time. But it was always the general time. Wasn't always the main time. Oh yeah, open this and then make that wide. No, I want to make only this part wider. Whatever, whatever. Okay, what are we doing today? That's just melted ice. What are we doing today? We're drawing. Mostly because everything I want to do is planned. I am slow, like don't worry. All my things, all the things that are happening, they're lurching slowly. They're lurching so slowly. Except for the video. The video is not lurching slowly, okay? Like it's either stream or video. You get either or, dog. You guys get a stream. We guys get a stream today. I still don't know the if things will go down or not because it is raining still and it's supposed to be a bad rain today, but we'll make through. We'll make it through. It shouldn't be too bad. I probably just won't stream for too long though. I think that's probably what's gonna be. We probably just won't stream for way too long. Oh wait, OBS thing that should be up. Yes. Now let me just try and find my reference. I'm sorry. This is the last thing I gotta do. All right. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready for emotion. I'm ready for emotion. But yeah, don't be surprised if my network goes a bit wonky today. There's no promises that things are gonna work out fine. No promises whatsoever. So, as you can see, I did a lot. Okay, I did a lot. I started the quote unquote line art. I mean, it's not really line art per se. It's more or less, you know, lineless. I want to do a lineless today. I mean, not today, but for this one. I really hope we can finish it today. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish it today. We're gonna try our best, but no promises we're gonna finish it today because honestly, as I said before, this is gonna be a short stream. The long stream will probably be on the 4th of July. That will be the long stream because we're playing an actual game, and the goal is to finish that entire game, like on that day. By the way, I want you guys to know that. Like, we're gonna finish the entirety of the game. It's just that I've never really, like, I played Mega Man like a little bit in the past, but I never actually beaten it. So I kind of wanted to try. I was like, okay, let's do Mega Man. Plus, I've been wanting to have an excuse to do more variety related stuff. I know variety doesn't do incredibly well, but you know, let me do what I want. let me just do what I want. I stream to do what I want. I don't stream to do what I need to do. Know what I mean? I do what I want. Do what I want when I want. Heck, if it was up to me, I would do like a whole marathon of things, but you know, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Well, I can. It's just that me making videos kind of prevents me from doing that kind of stuff. Blame it on the videos. The reason why you don't see me doing a marathon of all the Final Fantasy games, it's because of the videos. I would do it too. Dead serious. That's like my dream project, is to do the entirety of Final Fantasy on stream. I know you're not supposed to say all your future project plans, but it's like, that's one of the projects that I'm like, I'm not sure how it would work. Like in today's time. But I always wanted to do the entirety, like every single Final Fantasy game on stream. And yes, I'm including 14 in that because, like, why not? I do have a 14 character. I'm willing to make a new character for this attempt too. And also, I have to think about 11 too, which is wild. Like, I don't because I would have to spend money on 11 and 14. But I could skip around those two for a little bit and then cycle back. That's probably how I would have to do it. I would have to do it like 1 through 10. Depending on how I'm feeling, we could do 11. We do 11 certain days. I don't know how long the story is for 11 though. The story for 11 is probably pretty long, to be frank. But I would have to do everything I've done in 14 again. But this time, the difference would be I pay attention to the story. It's not that I didn't pay attention to the story before. It's that I was trying to catch up to people before. And it just sucked the fun out of the game. You know, trying to catch up to people. So, like, when I quit, it was like, I do like the game, though. I like the story and the game. I tried to catch up to people. And it kind of made me a bit boring. I tried to catch up to people. They just had more time on my hands. That's all it was. I didn't have the time. I was working on video stuff. Video stuff, art, existential crisis, CCs, going to sleep. You know, the important things. And my sleep schedule's kind of fine, actually. Surprisingly enough, I think my sleep schedule has been the most normal it's been. Which is weird. Like, I don't stay up past 2. That's just weird to me. I'm sure if I was like heavily gaming like before, I'd probably stay up past 2, but again, I don't have the time to do that. There's so many games I want to play. There's so many games. I also want to do a Ratchet and Clank marathon. Oh my gosh. It would be over if I do a Ratchet and Clank marathon. It would actually be over. I would love to do a Ratchet and Clank marathon. Like, I know everybody's doing a Mario-thon or something like that. I'm like, dog, come on. I miss the Mega Man trend, so I'm doing it because I haven't played Mega Man. Like, I've never beaten Mega Man, I should say. I haven't beaten a single Mega Man game because I was bad at them. I was just curious if I'm any good at them now. You know, I'm probably not, but you know. And plus, this is old Mega Man, so it's gonna be a lot harder. A lot harder. It's going to be a lot harder of a game. You know what? That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, for now we're just pimp chimping. No, I say that a lot, but I genuinely don't think I use that term right. But I'd be surprised how many terms I've actually used, and they were actually surprisingly correct. I'm gonna be honest, I use a lot of terms correctly, and I think that's mostly due to Phineas and Ferb. If you really want to boost your vocabulary, you should watch some Phineas and Ferb, man. Or Miles Murphy's Law, you know, they both have superior English. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, superior English. I gotta make sure it looks like it's going it's going inside. Yes. Oh, 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 oh. This is why I kind of honestly, this cart was so annoying to make. Like, if I choose to make this again, I'm never making this cart again. I was like, I thought this was like one of the easier carts too, by the way. That's why I chose this cart. I was like, I wanted something easy, but not like too easy. Oh, and I forgot the propeller thing. I can do that quickly. That's fine. That's not a big deal. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, I don't know what I'm forgetting though. I don't know what I'm forgetting though. Chilling. Okay, so it coils this way. This one coils this way. It's gonna be a bit bigger because it's gonna look a bit bigger. Sorry, hang on one second. I'm back. Hello? Wait. Why are you unresponsive? Hello? I'm back. Yeah, there you go. Now you're responsive. What the heck? What the heck? Sorry, I had to do something real quick. Someone knocked. Someone knocked on the door. Someone knocked on the door. Who could that be? I think certain like phrases I can do the TikTok lady. Well, I can't I don't actually no. I don't think I can. Who did they get for that person anyway? Like sure it could have been AI, but it's like somebody had to have done the original voice, right? So who is the I'm just curious because I'm like I wonder how much they pay for it. Like they're using their voice in like a big way, you know, like every TikToker whatever heck I was gonna say I don't even know what I was gonna say. Meme. I was gonna say meme, okay? I was gonna say meme. Gosh. Got me guys. I was gonna say meme. Every TikToker meme. I like the chill streams. So I really want to do another hand cam, but I have no idea what I want to do. I do want to finish some I want to do some clay stuff, but it's like what I really want to do for the clay stuff is I want to get like my own oven. Even though it's probably dangerous to have an oven in my room. I don't know. Cuz like the fumes, you know? I want my own oven because of the fumes. Not because it'll get into like the oven that like the normal baking because it's like a potato. It's like potato fumes where it's like it's not that bad. But if I have it in here, I have to make sure that it's in like a safe location. You know what I mean? I have to make sure that it's not gonna mess up everything in the world. Like it's not gonna be dangerous. But yeah, I'd probably get an oven for clay. I want to get an oven for clay so that we can just do it all here, and then we can. Because I love doing it. I love making clay stuff, especially on stream. I'm especially trying to learn how to do figures, and it's like, don't know the best way to practice that, but I assume it's just doing it. But excuse me. But you guys wouldn't have done that, but I did burp. That's why I said excuse. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Bald, 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 bald. Just I've been seeing a lot of lineless recently. That's why I've been wanting to do lineless. Oh my gosh, that's why I've been wanting to do lineless. I mean, I like my ones with lines, but you know, I like my line stuff. But you know what? I do what I want. If I'm feeling lineless, I'm feeling lineless. If I'm feeling like a cookie, I'm feeling like a cookie. You know what I'm saying? You heard? Young Isvayas, he's a chosen one. I'm surprised there hasn't been a VTuber that's literally just a early 2000s. OMG's looking good. Hi, thank you. Thank you, Sam. On the stream. But yeah, I'm surprised there isn't like a VTuber, or at least I haven't seen a VTuber that's like literally early 2000s media. You know what I mean? Like Yin Yang Yo, or I don't know what you would call like early 2000 media though. What would you call that? I mean, I know what you would call it, sure, but like what would you call like if a VTuber was related to 2000s media? You know, like American Dragon or Kim Possible. And not just anime, you know what I mean? Like, you know, just full on Kim Possible. Like the Kim Possible art style. I don't know how hard that would be. That sounds like a video idea. That honestly, that sounds like a video idea that I could honestly do. That I should probably take and put it in my back pocket and then be like, okay, I'll forget about this until I remember. Actually, let's write it down. Let's write it down. If it's in my notepad, I don't know. Animation VTuber model. Great. Okay, we wrote it down. Now I will forget about it later. And that's the circle of life. That's the circle of life. Can't wait to forget about it. And then go back to my ideas page when I have no idea. Wait, what's this top fans thing? What's this? Oh. Okay. Okay, alright, okay. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. He's young, he's fast, he's the chosen one. He's the American dragon. No, if somebody takes that idea, feel free to. I don't care. But if I do that idea, I have to make it as accurate as possible. I think it would probably look like Kim Possible. Like it would be I would have to be early because like early is like it's still animated, right? Because Kim Possible is completely animated. That jazz is completely animated. Like it's not puppet animation. It's like animated. And American Dragon is also the same. I'm pretty sure American Dragon is not puppet animation. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if some of it was puppet animation to make like certain parts of it go quicker. Like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'm sure like an Amazing World of Gumball one has been done. But you know, that's not early 2000s enough. When I say early 2000s, I mean it. Because Amazing World of Gumball, surprisingly... When did that come out? It's surprisingly old. I know it's surprisingly old. I'm trying to think when it came out. When did Amazing World of Gumball come out? That's a good question that only I asked for. The Amazing World of Gumball. I want to say 20... Like, I want to say 2009. I want to say 09. 2011. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that. Really? 2011? Usually when I guess earlier, because I was going to actually guess 2010, but it's like every time I guess earlier, it's always wrong. It's always like, oh, it's actually older. And I'm like, huh, okay, so let's think older. Let's think older. Really, huh? That's wild. That's wild. Really? Huh. That is wild. But yeah, if I were to do that project, it would probably be a Kim Possible like one, because I don't even know why I even talked about. Probably because I was thinking of Amazing World of Gumball in the first place, and I was like, oh, you know, they're coming out with the new season and all that jazz. You know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of epic. I can't watch it because I don't have Hulu, but hey, what you gonna do, right? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hi, hi, hey, what you gonna do? Ah. But what a Kim Pop. But I think if there was like a front view, like there obviously can't be a front view because like old 2000s, right? They don't they don't necessarily make things front view. They never do, right? Like everything's it's never going to be a front view thing. It's always going to be a back view thing. Well, not a back view thing. Well, I don't know why I said a back view thing. I think it's because it's the opposite of front view. That's why I kept saying back view. It's always going to be another type of point of view. So it would have to be done in the side, which honestly I'd be down to do. Because I've been wanting to practice models that are a bit like unconventional anyway. Because it's a better it's like, unconventional models, that's where the fun is. Like that's where you get like the drive, the gall. That's where you truly get the gall to do things. Like Rigby says, once you do it, the hard stuff isn't hard. Like the hard stuff just isn't hard anymore. Wise words from Rigby. Honestly, there's just been so many things I wanted to rewatch. That's why I'm making all these references in the first place. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm a little bit of an animation head. Honestly, I'd watch a lot of animation if I could. I cannot. I don't have time. I make this video. I gotta make XYZ. All right, so now we color burn. No, that hurts. Actually, no, yeah, maybe we do color burn. That actually looks accurate. Yeah, actually. No, we do. No, I think multiply looks better. Multiply. You know, those early 2000 ones, they do like. Yeah, I feel like Kim Possible would probably be the goalpost. Like, I really have to think about their models. Like, I'm trying to think about their models. I mean, Kim Possible does see like the impossible, skinny. The impossibly skinny type thing, if I recall correctly. Great show though. Great show. Watch it again. I would watch it again. 100%. 100%. Impossible. There is nothing I can't do. More than I am on my way. Yeah. This may look like a bunch of nothing, but it looks like a bunch of nothing. Honestly, I don't like shading, okay? I don't know if you guys can tell. I really don't like shading. I kind of really don't like shading. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I kind of I kind of hate shading. Shading's kind of annoying to me. I don't really like it. Some people find it relaxing though. Couldn't be me. Like I'm fine with the coloring. I like doing like cell shading. Cell shading is my favorite. But when I'm like doing because it's not that much effort. I hate shading. I hate it. I don't like it. I just never want to do it again. Every time I'm done with it, I never want to do it again. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You know? It's fine. Once it's done, it's done. Like, you don't... I mean, the more you study it, the easier it is, the more you don't think about it. But it's like, I don't have fun studying it. You know what I mean? I don't even have fun studying it. I understand values and all that stuff. I've actually learned a lot on how to make good values in my shading. But you know, that doesn't mean I like doing it. Like I don't mind the construction of a character, but like shading's kind of too much for me. That just too much for me. I'm just not feeling it, you know. I'm just not feeling it. All right. I need to. Doesn't have to be perfect. I keep fixing it, and I'm like, I know for a fact that doesn't matter. They're not gonna see it. They're not gonna see it. Uh, I don't know what it says over here. It probably says Mario Kart, honestly. If anything, like everything says Mario Kart. That when push comes to shove, it says Mario Kart. And then there's like some kind of blue thing here. Oh, it's like a whole dial thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm really mad at you. I mean, I already messed this up because this is supposed to be more of a square, not a circle. And I don't know why. Like visually, it just looks like a circle. Like from where I'm imagining it. Like you know how your imagination imagines it differently. Even though I know for a fact it's not that. Like I know for a fact. Okay, not a Berenstain Bear situation. It's that I know for a fact that's not how it's supposed to be. But that's how I'm gonna make it because life's what you make it. So let's make it right. Make it right. Yeah. I also got to do the mouth. I do the mouth. Honestly, that's a good enough cart. We'll make the cart less noticeable. Okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to move on. I honestly just want to move on. Honestly, I just want to move on. That cart is so tiring. I flippin' hate it. Yeah. Yeah. I hate that jazz. Oh, how could you stand to be here with it all? Like, if I were to learn shading, I'd probably learn Steam Universe shading. I like that. I like that shading. I like how they do their color stuff. Steven Universe. They do their color stuff so well. I mean, their shading is not that much. That's why I'd probably do it that way. It's literally just colors. That's my best kind of shading, you know? It's just colors. It's a bunch of colors that trick you into thinking, hey, it's shading. And in reality, it's like, nah, not really. That's what I like. You know, that's what I actually like. I like it when it tricks you into thinking, oh yeah, it's shading. It's not. It's not shading at all. It's just not. It's just not. It's a lie. It's a lie. The cake? A lie? A platypus? Wait, how do I... Okay, so how would I make this look as paintery-esque as possible? Plashy bleu, plashy bleu, plashy, plashy bleu. Plashy bleu, plashy bleu, plashy, plashy bleu, bleu. I don't know why, but I think about that meme. I think about the cat meme, and then like if it's like in like different vocal tones, as like you know those intermission things that anime barely does nowadays, where it's like do 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 do. I forgot which anime that was from, but I'm sure it will let people know what I've actually watched, but. Because I watched some wild stuff back in the day, but you know, now I'd probably still watch it, but I'd see all the bad things about it, and I wouldn't care. Because I have a more refined palette. I have a more refined palette. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho. Oh, ho. Oh, ho. At least I like to believe that. I don't really know if I have a refined palette or not. I don't know. After you watch Ghibli, you just have a more refined palette. Yeah, Ghibli, don't worry. I got you. I'm sponsoring you, homie. This video is sponsored by Studio Ghibli. I'm just kidding. Audio Jungle. This video is sponsored by Audio Jungle. You might be thinking, did you say something wrong? And no, this video is sponsored by Audio Jungle. That's right, Audio Jungle owns my sponsorship. Oh no. Audio Jungle. What's my favorite anime? So my favorite anime is actually a niche one, and it's definitely wouldn't be liked by anyone that much, but it's a tie between Samurai Flamenco and Knights and Magic. Those are my two favorite animes. It is a tie between the two. Gosh, I miss Knights and Magic. Oh my gosh. I miss that jazz. I was reading it too, but I miss it. Yeah, check them out whenever you have the chance. Knights and Magic is probably not for everyone, but Samurai Flamenco is so good, okay? I promise you. If you like the hero stuff, nah. That jazz hits, okay? If you like hero stuff, yeah, no, that jazz hits. I was like, I like Chief. This kind of hits actually. Um, there's something else I wanted to say about anime. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I got hyped. I've been wanting to actually watch Ubel Blatt because I did read it. I used to read Ubel Blatt. I didn't finish reading it though, but I remember that being good. So I recommend that. I don't know how well the animation is, but from like screenshots, it looks pretty good. It looks like it was really well animated. So I guess I can recommend that in like I've read it standpoint as well. I definitely got to try and watch it. I'm going to try and watch it whenever I have the chance to. Probably when this video's done, I'll start watching it because I want to get back to watching anime. Especially I got to get back to the anime called One Piece. I am far behind. I'm far behind on my One Piece anime, okay? And I was like, you know what? I'll wait until Wano's done. Yeah, that happened. You know how long Wano was? Like, I finished the Don Flamingo arc, right? I finished the Don Flamingo arc, and I was like, you know what? I see how long Wano is right now. Maybe it's almost done. I'll wait. No. No. I mean, I have another arc to go through, which is the Big Mom arc. But that's not even that long. Like, Big Mom arc is probably the last time it was, like, actually short arcs. But I know it's, like, bigger arcs because it's, like, the show's almost over. Like, it's almost over. Like, the entire story's almost over. And they're ramping up to, like, the conclusion. But it's like, my God. Can you slow down? Can you slow down, okay? Can you slow down? I'm trying to catch up, but I can't catch up. I've fallen and I can't catch up. I've fallen and I can't catch up. But yeah, and I see I saw the only thing I spoiled myself when it came to One Piece is Gear 5 Luffy. That's all I spoiled myself with. You know, like every other One Piece person in the world. Now that was sick. Honestly, if there was one thing I spoiled myself on and I was proud of getting spoiled on, it was kind of that. It was actually that. That's kind of peak. But the problem with me not watching One Piece is I can't get the merch because I'm not caught up with One Piece. Because I don't buy merchandise if I don't know what's going on, right? Who's my favorite One Piece character? I'm a bit of a basic person, so I like Luffy. Usopp is great. From last time I've watched One Piece, I heard they've done nothing with Usopp for a while now, so I don't know. I don't know about now, but before Usopp was Pog. I say Usopp was Pog. Let's not think about that. Let's think. Like, I don't really have any, like, outside of main characters, favorite characters. I don't think I do. If we have to go design-wise, I think Perona is, like, my favorite design character from what I've watched. From what I watched, let me make that clear, okay? From what I watched, design-wise, Perona is probably my favorite. I have to be super clear on that because it doesn't mean she's my favorite character. It means that I like her design a lot. I think she's like one of my favorite designs in One Piece. I think there's something like that for everyone though. Gosh, I miss One Piece. Honestly, if they just released One Piece on Netflix, I would probably been catching up by now, but all they do is release the new stuff, and it's like, Can you just like release like the big monster stuff? I'd say Law is my favorite character, and design wise, probably favorite is Ace. That's you know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? I like that. I like that. Law was definitely up there when I first saw him. When I first saw him and heard his stuff, I was like, that's kind of cool. But as we actually got to know the character, I was like, you know what? I kind of don't like you anymore. I don't know. I don't know. You know. But again, I haven't seen more of him because I haven't caught up. But like the more I saw of him, I was like, I'm kind of tired of you, Law. Like honestly, dog, you got too much going on. Which is good, you know. It's good to have too much going on, but you know. But yeah, I'd say like that's a common fan favorite though. It's like Law and Ace. Law and Ace are like common fan favorites. I know like old times, like when I like first started, it used to be Zoro. Like it honestly used to be Zoro. Times change. Have you seen My Hero Academia? Yeah, I read the entirety of My Hero Academia, so I do know everything. Yes, I know what happens. I like a lot of things are vague. My I don't really have a favorite character in My Hero Academia though. But I've seen it. I've seen it. I've enjoyed it. I want to be the pirate king. Mine's Aizawa. You know, Aizawa's a good one. I like that one. I don't really have a favorite character in My Hero. I'm trying to think. Like, I kind of like the main character in Vigilantes a lot. I don't know. I just like unconventional powers, or like powers that are like more OP than what they seem. Like that's the kind of characters I like. Call me lame. Call me casual. Call me a filthy casual. You know. But if you have like unconventional powers that are like actually secretly strong, I kind of like you already. You know what I mean? But if it's like common like body strengthening whatnot, it's kind of like meh. But probably my favorite power in MHA was like the one where like the Chimera guy, he has probably my favorite ability in that entire thing. Like accurately, that's probably what I would actually want if I was in a, if I was in a super powered situation, like to eat something and then turn partially into that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. The Cloud guy also had a cool design, but you know, he was only there for like 3 episodes. If you know, you know. 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 It's really neat. Neat would be the term I'd use. Yeah, give me a main character with an unconventional ability that shouldn't work, like the power to turn trash into trees. Law of Uki, if you haven't heard of it. Uh, count me in. You know what I mean? Count me in. But yeah, I need to catch up on my niche animes. Like I'm talking animes that nobody that is like gold tier, but like nobody watches, like Hero Man, dog. Honestly, Hero Man's so good too. I recommend that too. I forgot to recommend that. It's not in my top, but it's up there. I mean, it is in my top, but it's not like you know, not my number one slot. Hiroman, engage. It was co-created by Stan Lee. That means it's pretty good. Why do I keep seeing parts that don't get covered? This is so inappropriate, okay? Like, please, 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 please. And thank you. Get covered. I also gotta do the sparkle effects too. I was gonna do that last because, you know, why should I do that first? What is this? What is that? Why? Why? Why you done do it? Why you done do it? Do it for the vine. You done did it now. I'm Dib. I am 10 years old. I am 10 years old. Great. Now I want to watch. Now I want to watch shows. This is what talking about animation does to you. Like most of the shows I've been watching are indie animations. That's all. That's all it's been. Which is great. I love indie animation, but you know. I watch me some good indie animation. It's the next chapter, the ultimate goal. And then Pokemon is also on my watch list because I heard I heard New Horizons is kind of wild. And honestly, I really want to see what it's about. Because I heard that jazz is actually kind of wild. Again, I don't know how well, well oiled looking. Do you play Pokemon? Yeah, I play a lot of Pokemon. I used to be quite the Pokemon connoisseur. I still play Pokemon. I just haven't been like seriously playing it recently. Honestly, I've kind of been on a Pokemon dry spell like this entire year so far. So the only Pokemon. Do you have a favorite Pokemon? I do actually. It's Phanpy. Phanpy's my one and only true favorite Pokemon. Phanpy, my one and true. Not Donphan, okay? Don't like we don't talk about Donphan. Donphan shouldn't exist. Honestly, if Donphan was just blue, I'd support it. But you know, they ditched the color scheme. They ditched his superior color scheme for some kind of armored elephant thing. Honestly, the person that introduced me to Phanpy was Chugga Conroy. I watched his Crystal Let's Play, and when he said, "Oh my gosh, a Phanpy," which was like the first time I ever seen a Phanpy, okay? Like because in all honesty, I haven't played Gen 2 since like when I watched him for the first time, right? Like I knew Gen 2 like the remake was out and all that jazz, but it's like I still never played it. But Chugakaro introduced me to that and I was like, "Oh my gosh, wait. I love this thing." I never thought there was a perfect Pokemon until now. Truly a perfect Pokemon. Truly a perfect Pokemon. I got a whole top 5 and everything. I mean, my top 5 is kind of sporadic, but you know, I have a whole top 5 and everything. Because like not everything's in like the right spot when it comes to my top 5, so it's kind of none of them are legendaries, by the way. I don't have a favorite. Like I have a favorite legendary. It's just that I don't think favorite Pokemon should be legendaries. There, I said it. I said it. I said the thing out loud. I don't think it should like favorite Pokemon should ever be legendaries. Litten, that's pretty lit. Honestly, Litten's pretty lit. The reason why I like Litten actually is because he's like Tiger Mask. You cannot tell me they didn't take inspiration from that anime. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Why did they make him Tiger Mask? Like, actually. You can, Tiger. I thought they made him buff. Yeah. That's true. Like I like Tiger Mask, but I think it's because you know they already had like a beautiful Pokemon and they were like, "Oh, we can't have two. Oh, well we can't have three because, you know, I guess arguably the owl, because I did choose the owl, like because I liked I can never say his name. That's why I'm calling him the owl, like the final evolution of the owl. But I did like that Pokemon. But Rowlet, I chose that guy. I chose the Rowlet guy. I liked all the Gen 7 start. Gen 7 was actually really good. A lot of people say Gen 7 was bad, but I say Gen 7 was good. It's secretly good. People just don't pay attention to anything that happened in that generation. Just being honest. I'm just being honest. I will defend that generation because honestly, people just didn't pay attention to anything that like any of that game. I was like, wait a minute. You like read the actual thing? Like have you have you actually read like everything that's going on? Because like it sounds like you didn't. And you're insulting the game. I mean, it's fair that people don't like the game. I think that's totally fair. That's totally valid. It's totally valid if you don't like a certain game. That's fine. But it's like you're trashing it. Like people trash the game so much, and that's mostly because they released it twice. Okay, they released it twice. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. They released it twice. Okay, I get it. The second one was the better version. Anyway. But my literal only qualm with Gen 7, my literal only qualm, and this is for both games, is that they literally don't have 6 Pokemon until the very end. I mean, it was still a actually surprisingly difficult game for a game that only had 5 Pokemon. But literally, the only reason why it was slightly easy was because at the end of the game, they only had 5 Pokemon. You can deal with you have 6 Pokemon the entire time. Like they didn't even even the champion. They didn't even give the champion 6 Pokemon. You don't get that until after the game's over. And I'm like, huh? I don't get it. Why? Why are you doing this? Like I don't play a Pokemon game and expect. And you know what's funny? They made Ash have flipping 5 Pokemon at the end of the gosh darn show too. That made me laugh. I was like, why? What's the purpose of this? Like, I honestly wanted to know, why did they make them 5 Pokemon? It was still actually one of the harder games. Like I still will die on that hill. It was like one of the harder games, okay? As a figure of speech, YouTube and Twitch, by the way, like that's a figure of speech. I don't know how well you guys pay attention to things, but like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. That's always just been bizarre to me that they just did that, and I was like, it kind of messed with my psyche, like a lot, that they just did that, and they're like, yeah. We're never gonna explain it. I'm like, okay. I was like, okay. Like, I get it. The hard modes of the champion was like 6 Pokemon, but it's like, I'm not gonna fight the champion again. I don't do that. I barely do that in like Pokemon games. I barely fight the champion again, unless it's like an obvious story progression thing to do. I didn't even do that in like with Black and White, even though I know for a fact you're supposed to. Like, I didn't do that for a while in Black and White until I was like, oh yeah, right, I'm supposed to do that. And that's what I actually did. Like, I honestly forgot about that. Because you fight Getsis, like the best, like one of the best guys ever, one of the best bosses ever. Getsis. You fight N, you fight Getsis, all that jazz. We love N here. Favorite Pokemon characters N, hands down. We love N here. We are huge end supporters. But you know, honestly, I can talk about Pokemon all day. Like, if you get me running with Pokemon and like some other media I could just talk about it the entire stream. Of course, the quality of the content my of what I can say will vary because I don't remember everything. But you know, because I haven't used my Pokemon chops in a while. Like, I used to be able to tell you the entire plot of Kingdom Hearts. Now I haven't caught up with the entire plot of Kingdom Hearts. I should really catch up with the entire plot of Kingdom Hearts again. I really should, honestly. I gotta catch up before four comes out. It's important, you know, like it's Sora from Kingdom Hearts. It's important to me, you know. Like, hi, I'm Sora from the Kingdom Hearts. I'm the Sora from the Kingdom Hearts. Hi, I'm Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Adding a star. Oh, I'm adding a star. Oh, I'm adding a star. Oh, I'm just adding a star. All the finer details are. Adding a star. Oh, I'm adding a star. I'm taking a stroll. I'm taking a stroll. Oh, taking a stroll. Oh, I'm taking a stroll. Okay. All right. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. All right. Okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Thou must do the boring parts, so thou can almost be done. I am surprisingly almost done, actually. Well, almost done on my standards. I don't know. There's probably more I could do. Oh, right. No. There's something in the background I haven't finished. I forgot about that. I gotta finish that. I guess you like the Mario franchise because you're drawing it. I like the Mario Kart. Liking... I enjoy it. I'm not that in depth with it. I like Paper Mario. I like the RPG ones. The RPG ones are my favorites. But not really. I just saw everybody else doing Mario Kart drawings and I was like, "Oh man, I kind of want to do that too." That's literally it. I draw what I feel like, you know? I personally just felt like drawing Mario Kart. Like I literally have two. I have another thing that I sketched out for Mario Kart, but I'm scared because like if I get, I haven't worked on it in like for a while, so I'm worried that it'll probably come out terribly. But whatever. Jumping on the hype, exactly. Jumping on the hype train. Toot toot, toot toot. All aboard the hype train. Toot toot. All aboard the hype train. Choo choo. One ticket, please. One ticket. One ticket to the hype train, please. Hold the butter. Welcome to the hype train. Me. Ow. We're trying here. We're trying. Right. Let me go finish the background. Honestly, like you would assume based on how it looks now, the background would have been like the hardest part, but it was honestly the cart. The cart was the hardest part about this. Honestly, this cart was nothing but trouble. Nothing, I tell you, nothing but trouble. I was very disappointed. I was very sad and disappointed. It works. It works. It works. But honestly, I probably should have done the other drawing of the Mario Kart so I could get it done. Because I kind of like the other Mario Kart drawing more. I just wanted to challenge myself a bit more. Oh, let's see. Where'd you get the inspo? Well, I didn't really have. I don't. I kind of lost my. I know this sounds weird. I lost my inspiration. Okay. Because I'm on a new PC, so everything was on my old PC, and I thought I transferred it, but I didn't transfer it, so I don't really have this stuff with me. So I don't really know. I don't really remember how I came up with this. I know I used like Fiona from Niji Sanji. kind of helped me a bit with the ears. He gave me the ears idea, but I do want to have normal ears again, which I do have a lore reason why I could have normal ears, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a lore reason why. The tail is actually from more based around, I guess it's based around, I guess the tail is based on Bow the Whale, but I don't think I tried to make the tail more of a narwhal-esque tail. I know a lot of tails from sea creatures look the same, but this one should look a bit more narwhalish, because mine's is essentially, it's not a narwhal. I am an alien from a aquatic planet. So I can do whatever I want with this character. That's so I can do anything I want. That's literally my only reason. That's why I made the inside of my mouth blue. There's no other reason. No other reason why I made the inside of my mouth blue is because, like, I wanted to show off it's like alien. Plus I have this, not that. Wait, what is 0? 0's nothing. Oh, plus I have this. I haven't used it in a while. The animation's not working on it though. That's weird. You see the water swishes around. I kind of want to make it better. There's gonna be a new update later. I don't know when. There's gonna be a new. I do gotta update the model. I haven't updated the model in quite a while. Oh, let me just get back into positioning. But yeah. Oh, I guess I got the eyes from the, what's it called? Koino Uso, I think that's what it is. And thank you. But it's far from perfect. It's far from my masterpiece. My goal is to make it better. Make it stronger. Make it better. Cause yeah, I did make the entire model. I gotta make another one. I'm surprised I haven't made a chibi model for myself, but that's mostly due to the fact that I don't know what kind of chibi model I want. That's like my main problem. I've been wanting to make a chibi model. I mean, if it happens, like it'll be a surprise. So like nobody will know until it happens. But you know, I know I like to talk about everything ahead of time because I can't shut my mouth and I have nothing better to talk about. But I'll try and make it. If I do have a new model, it'll be a whole event. I will say though, things are in the planning phase, okay? Things are in the planning phase. Things are in a permanent planning phase, okay? Like, I actually want to make a lore video too, but it's like, I don't know how I should go about that. Because I'm trying to think about what would be the best way to explain my lore. But I think once I figure out, once I figure out the paint, the kinks. I was at the pinks. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. The kinks. It could be a whole video and everything. Like I want to do a bigger project, you know. I want to do some covers. I want to do all that stuff. It's just that I don't have. Just trying to find the right stuff. Oh my gosh. Because my eraser's so big. Stop it. My eraser's too big. I gotta go. I have a plane to catch tomorrow. Love the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you have a great flight. And enjoy wherever you're going. Even if it's for work. Or for vacay. Night night. You know, honestly, those flowers are... That's a way better flower. That's a way better flower. That flower is, like, way more strong, way more boisterous. It's a way stronger, boisterous flower. Delete your art. Delete your art. Delete your art because you want to redo flowers. Boy, do I love redoing art all the time. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised that it took this long to finish this. Actually, I really shouldn't be, but, you know, it oddly took this long to finish this. So what's probably gonna happen is this will probably be the thing that I do for the stream because I honestly did not know how long this would take. And watch me like leave stream when I do, and then it's like not even it's still bad. I believe it. Honestly, I believe it. I believe it. Can I? Gonna mesh warp this jazz up. Let's mesh. And then I'm gonna fix this bush a little bit because honestly, it's looking kind of crunchy. Looking kind of crunchy. Works for me. All right, what next? That's the shadow. Shadow 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna etch my name here because I need to etch my name. Shadow 1, 2, 3. That's okay. Maybe it's make believe. I like to hide my stuff, like actual professional artists, hide the evidence, you know what I mean? That looks decent. I think if there was anything to boost, hang on 1 second. I just want to see if I can make this slightly bigger. I just think making it slightly bigger would make it look a little bit better. Yeah, yeah, I like it slightly bigger. Okay. But now, there's something else I wanted to do before I ship it. Or I clip it and ship it. There's something. There's something that's not quite right. Clip it and ship it. Oh, the shadow right here. Obviously, you don't like you. Yeah, so we gotta make that shadow, that phantom thief, that yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. And good thing about this shadow, it doesn't need to look good. Because that shadow doesn't look good. And if that shadow doesn't look good, then no shadows need to look good. And then if no shadows need to look good, then Shadow the Hedgehog won't be here. And if Shadow the Hedgehog won't be here, then I'll be sad. Now you're hearing dog now. You hear dog. Dog go bow bow. Does Nabbit actually have a tail? Or am I just... Is this a bear sting bears moment, Doug? Come on. Bursting bears. Bursting bears. Give me that multiply. Give me that multiply. Your beauty. I like it. I like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. At all. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I like it. I like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. At all. Hey, I don't like it at all. At all. Honestly, I would love a Jet Set Radio like song. Wow, 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 wow. But what would it be about, you know? Because Jet Set Radio kind of has to, you know, like fly, like a butterfly, fly, like a butterfly. It's so easy. Fly, like a butterfly, fly, like a butterfly. Felt like a fly, felt like a fly, like a butterfly. Oh, felt like a felt like a wow, wow, wow. You see, I can do the song because I'm over top of my BGM. It's a parody. It's technically a parody, okay? I don't know. I love that song, dog. I love the Jet Set Radio soundtrack. It's so good. It's oh so good. It's oh so good. It's oh so good. Wait, why won't it let me? I don't know. This been weird recently. It won't let me like do lasso tools or something. I don't know why. Okay, so you let me do this tool, which won't let me use the lasso tool. Why can't? Why? I was going on pen mode. What? Whenever ready. That's what I wanna be. Not quite ready. I need to solution. I have at Freddy's. I'm trying to look for a reference here. Yeah, we pretty much reached the 2 hour mark. Okay. I think this is practically done. It's good enough for me to ship it. Okay. That does it for the video, the stream. I almost said video. Oh my gosh, I really should work on the video. Ha 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 ha. But I probably won't. I'll probably work on the video tomorrow, really. I don't know why you guys seem to know that, but, you know, you guys need to know that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me in the stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I had so much fun today. Nothing to really talk about. I will release this. This cacophony. This what you would call it? I'll release this on the what you calls it? The Twitter. If I don't find anything too major, and I probably won't release it right away, but I will release it on Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. I don't know how to end stream. Bye, I guess. Bye.